What's going on, everybody? It's Fuziion here, back with another video. I've been inactive a bit. I want to try to get YouTube consistent as much as I can, but you know, it is hard just for anyone to do. Actually, it takes a lot of effort and dedication, and I want to try to do as much as I can. I've been streaming the past 3 days every morning, playing Black Ops 2 League Play. Right here, I'll be seeing some Black Ops 2 just pub matches, domination. I was just trying to rack up some points, get some gameplay for you guys to talk about this, because I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 3 competitive and why I do believe that it is going to be moving to the PlayStation 4. I'm going to say some a little bit things different than you've been hearing from other people that might make a bit more sense as to why console esports should shift over to PS4 and even Call of Duty as well. So let's get right into it. Alright, so now that we are back, so basically we're going to be diving into why Call of Duty eSports should be swapping to the PlayStation 4 and console eSports as a whole as well. So basically, as you do know, the Xbox One has DDR3 RAM and the PlayStation 4 has DDR5 RAM, which is a huge, actually significant in performance-wise. And then you also do have, they both do have the 8-core AMD CPUs, but you know, it is a little bit more clocked on the PS4 as well. And performance-wise, it's better for console esports as a whole, I believe. Performance is what we need to drive for quality as well as for entertainment as well, I would say, not just as a general of esports. But moving on from that, so basically the whole reason that everyone is getting skeptical about this is basically because at E3, at Sony's press conference, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer and a little bit of the campaign was revealed and talked about during their press conference once again. So, and then the next day, leading into the last 3 days of E3, it was playable only on the PlayStation 4 during E3, and a couple YouTubers and streamers were invited out to LA at E3 to record a lot of gameplay, and I'm sure you've probably seen that. If you haven't, then I would recommend you go watch that. Basically, everyone is saying that the game is very similar to Black Ops 2, but a little bit more fast-paced. The thrusting, it's not exosuits, it's thrusting, and it's very limited. It's only being used to basically go jump through a window or get somewhere that you need to for the split second or a short matter of time. So there's nothing to worry about there. The game pace it's a little bit faster than Black Ops 2. Honestly, somewhere I would say in between Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2, probably maybe right in the middle, but they might actually be applying changes to the game than what was played at E3, so we're gonna have to wait and see what they do with the beta, and if they're even gonna be changing anything after the beta. So as far as the beta goes, this actually goes back to when I was saying that the reason that Black Ops 3 was revealed at the Sony press conference during E3 is because Xbox One is no longer going to be getting DLC first anymore. PlayStation 4, and they didn't really say PlayStation 3, but during Advanced Warfare and Ghost, it was when it was on the Xbox One, you could also get that content on the Xbox 360 the same day as Xbox One was getting it the extra 30 days as well. But we don't have any information as if the PS3 is going to be getting it the same day as PS4 or not, but obviously we know that the beta is not coming out on last gen. We just got news a couple weeks ago that the actual Black Ops 3 game is coming out on last gen consoles for the PS3 and Xbox 360, so we're going to have to wait and see if they actually tie that in with the PS4 DLC, the extra 30 days as well. So basically Sony has come to terms with Activision, which leads into this whole speculation that Call of Duty eSports is actually getting a console swap over to PlayStation 4. So they're now going to be getting the DLC early, 30 days, as I said earlier. And so basically, it wouldn't make sense for Activision to even put up the money for Call of Duty Championships if they're going to be running it, if people want it to be running on Xbox One, if they're not partnered with Microsoft or Xbox at all, it wouldn't make any sense. And we are actually guaranteed another Call of Duty Championship at least one more, because if you do recall, before the first Call of Duty Championship, not Call of Duty XP, that was MW3, but Call of Duty Championship 2013 on Black Ops 2, we were basically confirmed with there were supposed to be 4 Call of Duty Championships at least, so it's most likely going to be in the PlayStation 4, but we don't know what has met the terms with Activision and Sony and Microsoft. It still is slightly possible that Microsoft still might have the rights to competitive and esports for Call of Duty on their console. So I think we're just gonna have to wait and see here in the next month or two, because the beta comes out in August on the PlayStation 4. We don't know what date it's coming out, and Gamescom is about in the middle of August, which is usually when we would see some multiplayer hands-on gameplay once again. But we saw it at E3. That's pretty early for a game for Call of Duty as well. But with a new 3-year development cycle here, with 3 development teams and the game coming out every year, they were actually able to get stuff done a bit early and get more stuff done as well. So that's why it was shown at E3 rather this time. Don't we have to wait till Gamescom? So I'm kind of waiting, and I don't know what really we're gonna see out of Treyarch and Activision as they get stuff announced here. I'm gonna hope that we get all the info before Gamescom in August, because once again that is in the middle of August, and we don't know the exact date when PS4 gets the beta in August. Although we know it just comes out that month. And we don't even know when Xbox or PC is getting the beta. Hopefully it's not 30 days later, because if it is, then I don't imagine a beta for Call of Duty lasting more than 30 days. So if that did happen, that would mean we would actually have a little split time between the PS4, Xbox, and the Xbox One and PC beta. So basically, if anyone owned an Xbox One or a PC and a PS4, then they would be able to play the beta twice as long. I'm pretty sure Activision and Treyarch don't want that happening, because it wouldn't be fair to the players if someone is getting that much more time into a game before the actual full game comes out. And we don't even have any info on the beta besides just that it comes out on the PS4 in August. And also going into why I do believe that Call of Duty eSports should swap to the PS4 is because let's look at this honestly. Everyone keeps saying the same thing over and over. Yes, this is obviously a fact. During Black Ops 1 on the pro circuit for MLG, PS3 was the console we were using, and there was no exclusivity there just because Sony had the rights for competitive. This doesn't actually mean still that it's going to be swapping to PS4, but most likely it's going to happen. I'm going to say a 98% that's going to be moving to PS4. If it doesn't, I'll be a little bit shocked, but I mean, that actually saves a lot of people, and they won't have to get another console. They potentially won't even have to sell their Xbox One. And we even have backwards compatibility coming out with Xbox One, and that would really make a lot of people upset if they have to swap to a PS4 from Xbox One, and then they even have to sell their Xbox One just to get a PS4, and they won't even be able to have backwards compatibility anymore. And PlayStation doesn't even support this. They have the PlayStation Store, which is it's kind of like a streaming service for games that you can play a couple of PS3 games on right now. I believe it might still be in beta, I'm not exactly sure, but I think that is going to wrap it up, guys. I am definitely going to say 98% that Call of Duty eSports should be swapping to PS4. This is a personal opinion, just because it would make more sense. A lot of people say they hate the controller. I honestly believe that the PS3 controller is better than the PS4 controller, and the Xbox 360 controller is better than the Xbox One controller. But hey, what can you do about it? I mean, there's nothing much you can really do about it. I think that's actually, yeah, that is going to wrap it up here, guys. If you guys want more content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and you also subscribe. Follow me on Twitter as well. The links will be in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Don't quit now.